Well, hello there, Aries. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I am Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for the 7th through the 13th of September. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I also have a guiding card for you. Let us talk about that guiding card first. We have Charity. We are talking about, this is one of those extra cards that comes in this particular magical Nordic tarot. And it is beautiful and lovely. It speaks to our generosity. It speaks to our giving nature. It speaks to that open-heartedness that comes from all Aries. We just kind of embody that. Yes, I'm an Aries, so I get it. Well, we're going to be embracing that this particular month, being open to the possibilities. I think that really speaks to actually what I'm about to share with you next. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what my better angels want to talk about. Oh yes, they are excited. There's a lot to talk about. We're all trying to work towards unity and remembering that we are all in this one together, okay? So the more that we can embrace that concept and try and lift each other up and to take care of one another in our own special way, whatever that means for you, that will be good. The fact is the planet is under pressure, okay? My guides are telling me point blank, there's a lot of pressure being released. So we need to be aware of that in whichever way it comes to you, wherever you live, however you live, whatever that is. Things are going to be shifting and changing, and we need to be ready for it. So we need to have a go bag. We need to be prepared, but we also need to just accept that the pressure needs to be released. And when we do that, we need to also remember that we're all in it together. So it's a group activity. Finally, the illusions have got to go, all right? Whatever illusions we are living with or living around, there's going to be some clarity. Whether or not we like it or not, it's irrelevant. The fact is, the veil is falling away. Everything that covers up or masks what's going on is going to fall away. How you really feel will come out. So whatever you're truly feeling about what is happening will be blurted out in some way, or somebody else will help you. So be careful about how you talk around your kids. They will share your true information and your true feelings even without your permission. So there's other things happening in the mix, and it should be very clear that we're in it. We're all doing it. This can happen at many levels in our lives, so just sort of be extra prepared. Maybe wear a swimsuit underneath your clothes, right? So that when things get crazy and your clothes fall off, you still got something on, if that's what you're needing. For some of you, that will make a perfect sense. So yeah, we are, of course, going to do a couple more things. Those are the messages from my better angels. We are still working to name the little wooden turtle, and I am collecting the names, and we'll be posting them all in the description box in the final week of September, okay? Because I'm making these videos during August. Well, the names are still coming in. So I'm collecting all the names, and I'm going to post this final week of September at the end of August. Ta-da! I know that sounds a little crazy, but it all works out. So just be aware that we'll talk about that, and I'll post all the stuff down there. So the names will be able to be voted on for my little guy here, and I think it'll be super fun. Okay? Thank you for your help with that. All right. Now then, let's go ahead and get a mystery card for us. All right, let's go ahead and look right down here. We have this deck here for the mystery card. Dum, da, dum, dum, dum. And what do we need, Aries? Where's your mystery card for this month? Oh, it's right here. Hidden. All right, I'm going to save this card for later. Put these cards off to one side. All right. So let's go ahead and look at these 3 cards from the overview video, and we'll use this fabulous Tarot of the Abyss as our clarifying deck. All right. And its super fine line details are just so good. I want to share them with you. And I changed the focus of the camera so that when I lift them up, you can see them better. All right, so that's fun. So this is all about September 7th through the 13th. And we're talking about how there's a pairing, a partnership, a couple of things happening where you're going to be getting together with somebody, and the relationships are going to be getting deeper and more intense, more clear. I like that. It's nice to have clarity in that area. Relationships and bonding, it's very much, it'll be different for everybody, but for some of you it's about deepening friendships. For some of you, deepening relationships. For some of you, deepening partnerships. So business could be getting better. All these things are getting closer. And I like the closeness. The closeness is a good thing. So Four of Pentacles is showing that, yeah, there's the foundation of your finances is going to be at issue this particular week. Make sure your money is squared away and safe and proper. We had the Five of Pentacles last week. We were supposed to be plotting and planning and making headway with your finances. So now we're definitely working on that. We want that to be very secure. You'll see that he's all up in his business, keeping all that stuff tacked down. That's not very charitable, now is it? Well, whatever's going on, if you can find some way to create some charity in your life, meaning giving something away, cleaning out your closets, doing something to release some stuff so you don't have to carry it all around yourself. But you don't also have to have it all to you. Okay? And of course the Five of Swords is about reclaiming control of a situation. We want you to remember that this is your opportunity with the Five of Swords to reclaim that control. This picture is kind of fun. Well, on the one hand, he's looking at a butterfly in a jar. He's also got a muffin that is like stabbed to death with a bunch of Five Swords. So it's a curiosity, eh? I feel like he's focused more on the illusion and the fun things in life than he is on his responsibilities. So when I say that it's time for you to take back responsibility for something that you've delegated to someone else, this could be a mixed blessing, but also an important part of your situation where you really need to stop whatever you were doing that's not focused on reality or not focused on what's going on, what your work is, and get back to work, okay? So this is good. It'll help you refocus whatever this change in situation is, because you delegated it to somebody, but now you got to take it back. Okay? Now then, let's talk about what's blocking you. Oh, not 100% in control. Well, because you haven't taken it back yet. Well, or maybe they're not ready to give it back to you, so you're not going to be able to get back in charge completely. You might have to retrain them instead. So keep that in mind. You might not be able to just take that thing back away from the person you delegated it to. They may have to stay with it, but you'll have to retrain them so that they have an idea what the heck they're doing, and that'll be an important part. The Page of Swords. New information about ways to be more empowered in the situation are going to block you. So even as you're like, oh, great, I can't take my power back. I have no base of power here. So I'm going to sort of, and you're getting new information probably about who does have the power now. You're like, oh man, what is going on? This is frustrating. It's not helping me get where I want to go. No wonder you're keeping an eye on your finances, right? But now we have the Six of Wands as your solution, and you're not able to share your ideas. You're not able to show people what you know, or explain to them what they need to know. So even as you're trying to work this out, you're not able to retrain them at this time either. So whoever they are, they've really got a handle on it, or they've even though they're not doing it right, they certainly think they are, and they've got everybody else convinced that they're all good. So be aware, somebody else has bought into their illusion. What you're finding out is how deep the illusion goes and how much you got to work through to get to the other side of it. Okay? So that's interesting. Now then, your solution? Your solution right now is the Ace of Pentacles. This is about how there's a gift of finance coming your way. This could be a raise, a new way of making more money, a new opportunity that will offer you more money. So whatever this is, you could also find money on the ground. Your finances are getting okay in spite of whatever this roadblock is, because everyone wants to stop you from being in control of your situation, even the one you delegated. The Five of Wands is showing here that you're in a position now to rally the troops and get your people together to help you do something. So maybe it isn't about you reclaiming control of this situation. This is about you finding another solution. Like, hey, I found another job or another way to make more money, and I'm going to go do it, or I'm going to be able, I got a raise and now I'm in charge, so now I got to take care of this. This is slightly different, right? You're going to get help in doing what you need to do. This is good news. And there will be new information about something you care about, okay? So this new information will come through and you'll be like, okay, cool, cool, cool. I can use this information and make it work for me in the right direction. I am very excited to see this for you because, yeah, you've been working hard and getting where you need to is very important. So you're in a position now to move forward with good information, okay? Even with all the roadblocks over here and not being able to train this person or retrain them or whatever. Ooh, we are stuck in the truck right here a little bit, but it's going to be okay. I think you're going to work it through, okay? It really feels like you're moving forward. You're like, okay, you've told me 12 times I can't do this, I shouldn't do this, and I shouldn't do that. So, okay, fine. Maybe it's not time for me to work outside in the yard. I'm going to go inside and work over here because I can work over here, do what I need to do, and everything here is going really well. So you found another place where you could be heard and understood and just said, fine, I'll put the other stuff on the back burner. And that's really the smartest choice at this time. Okay? So we're redirecting. Boop. We're going, okay, this is where I wanted to be focused. I'm being redirected. Now I'm going to go focus over here. Perfect. So something is delayed. I think it will come back around, but we need to just let it be delayed for now. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and spread these babies out. And we're going to get you a card. Mystic Forest Oracle. Yeah. Here we go. Let the trees talk. I really, really enjoyed this deck while I was up here and surrounded by so many trees. I really am. So let's talk about this. The spirit of love. Don't search for true love, for it will find you if you just hold on to who you are. The world already loves your essence, so don't change it for anyone. Well, don't change it for anyone. My goodness. And where did we start? We started with essence of love, a partnership, which is so nice. So letting the spirit of love be the thing you do with your charity, with your giving and your help. And even here you've returned to a version of charity, and I love that. So it's beautiful. Let the spirit of love be what permeates your entire week, right? This week feels like when you come at it from a control or a let me show you or whatever, until they ask for help, you can't really help. That's kind of what's going on here. So, sorry, that's a drag. What's our mystery card anyway? The moon. The moon. That's wonderful. So the moon talks about your dreams and goals. Where do you really want to be? What do you really want to do? What are you working toward? That's the most important part right now. So we want you to stay focused on what your dreams and goals are. Where are you headed? How are you getting there? All that good stuff. Bring that to the front of the situation and put your efforts there, and everything else should fall into place. All right? Double check and verify you're going where you want to go. Okay? Oops, that's not where we put that. We put that over here. Nice. So yes, if you're not going where you want to go, change your mind. It's good. Okay? Now then, let's get you a pocket full of rocks. All right. So we have black obsidian, we have sapphire, and we have malachite. Ooh, interesting. So black obsidian is talking about how we have a first chakra stone that keeps us very grounded, but it also removes the negativity from a situation that could get a little weird. Okay, so realize that and know that when things get a little tough or a little bit weird or a little bit less fun, we want to pull the negativity out of it and just let it release into this stone, and it won't bother you anymore. Okay, now then, malachite is here showing me that there's it's a third chakra stone, and it's like a drill, a deep, meaningful drill that goes down deep into the earth. It goes deep into your chakra, and it pulls up many layers of pain and agony and frustration and sadness and other not great feelings from your third chakra and pulls them up, because now the third chakra is where I was taught where feelings, memories, and emotions all live. So with that being said, we're pulling that stuff up that was negative. We're going to let that bad boy suck it up, right? And I think that you're also going to work on healing it by having looked at it before you let it get sucked up. Okay? We need to look at it, we need to appreciate it, maybe from another person's point of view, and then release. Okay? It's going to be awesome. Now, sapphire here is not only it's both a 5th and 6th chakra stone. It's beautiful and it's lovely because what it's helping you do is see from your third eye how you fit into the cosmos. That means the big world out there, the big, huge, the planets, the stars, and everything all together, all of it, the way you fit into all of that, and how what you do matters. Okay, what ripple effect do you leave in the cosmos, which is quite a big place to look, correct? But you do have an impact, and you'll see your impact, and it's going to be very beautiful. Okay, so we want you to see your impact, we want you to appreciate it, and we want you to start to communicate it, right? Use your throat, use your voice to communicate your impact as you see it. Okay, it's beautiful. So thank you so much for all that beautiful stuff, Aries. Wonderful news. I'm going to leave those stones right there. As always, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but you can if you like. All right. And of course, if you want to leave a comment below, let me know how you're doing, how you appreciate the reading, what you want to name the beautiful turtle, and or what other rocks you're carrying. I'm totally into it. Let me know what you got. We'll have a conversation. All right. And of course, thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes. You all matter to me so much. I appreciate you all. And if you haven't looked into the description box below and seen like all the good things that are there, there's like my schedule for what fairs I'll be, where I'll be, when I'll be, and you can come out to a fair and get a reading in person. That'd be great. If you don't have time for that, you can get a private reading. There's a link there for that. You can set up a private phone reading, and we'll do that over the phone, and we'll send you a picture of the reading. And or finally, if you just want to see what decks I'm using, all the decks will be listed there as well. Okay, so that's a plethora of information down there in the description box. I hope you'll check it out, and I hope to see you next week when we're talking about the 14th through the 20th.